Your biggest enemy isn't other people, it's not bad luck, it's not even failure, it's your ego. An ego is the enemy. Ryan Holiday defines ego as an unhealthy belief in our own importance. It's the craving to be recognized, praised, or seen as special, often without having earned it. Ego pushes us to compare, to brag, to blame others when things go wrong, and to ignore the parts of ourselves that need growth. The problem is, ego prevents us from seeing reality clearly. It distorts feedback, clouds judgment, and makes us fragile. Protecting it feels good in the moment, but it keeps us from the uncomfortable work of getting better. Why admit you're wrong when your ego insists you're already great? It's comforting, sure, but ego is a short-term fix with long-term consequences. And in today's world, with endless opportunities for self-promotion, it's easier than ever to feed it. The more we feed our ego, the further we drift from what really matters. When we're just starting out, it's easy to believe we're destined for greatness, but belief without skill and without discipline is just ego, and ego often leads to early rises followed by hard falls. Improvement requires self-awareness, but ego blinds us to our weaknesses and overemphasizes our strengths. Instead of facing what needs work, we fantasize about what we could be. We talk more than we act. We post instead of practice. Talking feels like progress, but it's often just a way to protect our ego from the reality that doing the work is hard. Silence, on the other hand, is underrated. It doesn't feel as exciting as self-promotion, but it's a sign of confidence and strength. While others talk, the focused quietly build. Another ego killer, staying a student. Always be learning from mentors, peers, and those below you. Kirk Hammett of Metallica still took lessons after joining one of the biggest bands in the world. Humility helped him grow. Ego says you already know everything, but the moment you stop learning, you start slipping. And here's another trap of ego when you're young, the desire to look good right away. Ryan Holiday calls the antidote the canvas strategy. Instead of trying to shine, you roll out the canvas for others to paint on. That means you swallow your pride and make your boss, your teacher, or your mentor look good. You clear obstacles for them, support their vision, and in the process, you learn faster than if you were chasing the spotlight yourself. Ego doesn't want this. It wants the credit and recognition now, but real growth comes from service, from being the person who quietly enables others' success. Over time, that generosity and discipline carve out opportunities of your own. Passion can also be misleading. We often act impulsively, chasing excitement instead of planning carefully. Purpose is steadier. It focuses on what truly matters, not what feels good in the moment. And when you're starting out, remember, you're not as good or as important as you think. One of the best strategies is to help others, clear the path for them. That's how you learn, grow, and earn your place. Success is a dangerous place for the ego. Once we start winning, we begin to believe we deserve it, that we're better than others, that we can do no wrong. We start to tell ourselves a story about how brilliant and special we are. But these stories distract us. They pull us out of the present moment and into fantasy. The best thing we can do is stay grounded. Keep doing the work. Success doesn't mean the hard part is over. It means the pressure is higher. Pride often shows up here, and even when it's based on real accomplishments, pride still makes us vulnerable. It blocks feedback, isolates us, and turns growth into stagnation. Ego wants control, credit, and attention, but real leadership is about letting go. You don't need to be at the center of everything. Trust others and share credit. Focus on the mission, not your image. Ask yourself, do you want to be someone, or do you want to do something? Ego craves recognition, but purpose craves results. It's also important to stay connected to what really drives you. Ego pushes us to chase more money, more status, and more attention, but none of that matters if it doesn't align with your values. Know what's enough and know what matters. Otherwise, you'll be chasing goals that don't actually fulfill you. Success can give you a lifetime or dead time, the choice between using your moment to grow or letting it waste away. And remember to zoom out. Look at the big picture. You are one piece of something much larger. You don't have to carry the world on your shoulders. Stay humble, no matter how far you rise. If ego poisons success, it completely falls apart in failure. Failure exposes us, and our ego hates that. So instead of learning from our mistakes, we often blame others, ignore the truth, or just keep doing the same thing. But there's a better way to respond. The first question is, will you use this time or waste it? Failure is the ultimate test of a lifetime versus dead time. Malcolm X turned years in prison into a lifetime by reading, learning, and reinventing himself. Most people waste failure, but you can grow from it. You also have to let go of needing recognition. If applause never comes, keep working anyway. That discipline prepares you for the times when you hit rock bottom, because rock bottom can be a powerful teacher. These moments are often forced on us, but they reveal things we've long ignored. And if we're willing to face them, we come out stronger. Ego makes us brittle. Humility makes us resilient. Still, you need to know when to walk away. Ego says, don't give up, but wisdom knows when to cut your losses. Ego claims that starting over is humiliation. Humility understands that starting over is strength. Judge yourself by your own scoreboard. Forget what others think. Keep your standards high, not for recognition, but because you expect more from yourself than anyone else ever could. And finally, respond with love. When you're rejected, betrayed, or criticized, ego demands revenge, but love disarms all of that. It puts the power back in your hands. Love isn't weakness, it's the ultimate ego killer. Ego shows up in every stage of life. When we're trying to succeed, when we've made it, and when we fall. It whispers lies. It inflates our self-worth. It tells us we're owed something, or that we're better than others. So remember that ego is not your friend. It blinds you, isolates you, and keeps you from growing. The real enemy isn't the world or other people. It's your ego. Let go of the need to be seen and stop trying to control everything. Focus on the process and on the work, and stay humble, whether you're rising or falling, because in the end, the people who make the biggest difference, the ones who leave something meaningful behind, are the ones who never let ego get in the way. As always, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Until next time.